Amin.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge.
എടി
At the
ചായ
stroke of the
എടുക്കാണ്.
midnight hour,
ആ
when the world
എന്താണ്
sleeps,
വരുന്ന്
I am Indian, very brown, born in Malabar. I speak 3 languages, write in 2, dream in 1.
Don't write in English, they said. English is not your mother tongue. Why not leave me alone? Critics, friends, visiting cousins, every one of you. Why not let me speak in any language I like? The language I speak becomes mine. Its distortions, its queernesses, all mine, mine alone. It is half English, half Indian, funny perhaps, but it is honest. It is as human as I am, don't you see?
I was child, and later they told me I grew. For I became tall, my limbs swelled, and 1 or 2 places sprouted hair. When I asked for love, not knowing what else to ask, for he drew a youth of 16 into the bedroom and closed the door. He did not beat me, but my sad woman body felt so beaten. The weight of my breasts and womb. Then I wore a shirt and my brother's trousers, cut my hair short and ignored my womanliness. Dress in saris, be girl, be wife, they said. Be embroiderer, be cook, be a quarreler with servants. Fit in. Oh, belong, cried the categorizers. Don't sit on walls or peep in through our lace draped windows. Be army or be Kamala, or better still, be Madhvikuti. It is time to choose a name, a role. Don't play pretend.
At schizophrenia or be a nympho. Don't cry embarrassingly loud when jilted in love. I met a man, loved him. Call him not by any name. He is every man who wants a woman, just as I am every woman.
Welcome back to another episode of Rendezvous with Rahil. Today's episode is a really special one as our guest is someone who is considered a feminist icon of this era. Though she never described herself as one, she's a feminist in many ways. She never lets anyone deter her from doing what she wants to do by constantly rebelling against the system with her work. In a generation where everyone is struggling with their words, she's created a space to have freedom of choice. Please welcome the love queen of Malabar, Miss Kamala. It's an honor to finally have you here on show today. I want to begin with congratulating you on the launch of your new book, The Feminine Mystique. How do you feel about the success of your book?
Thank you so much, Rahil. Well, talking about my book, The Success, I think I've always made sure that I never lose out of my element, which is the truth. And the thing is, I always say what I feel as it is. My truth is my power.
It certainly has. Talking a little bit about the title of your book, The Feminine Mystique, the word feminine has a lot of, it's quite subjective to everyone. I'm sure our audience would love to know what it means to you.
The path of being feminine is deeply internal. She craves to be seen, known, and loved for who she is. It is natural, not for what she can do in the world, a concept that many people, choose to ignore, I can say. I feel that every woman has a divine feminine energy that she finally unleashes when she can see her own value clearly. It's like, I dare say, awakening of a goddess.
Wow, I'm sure you're winning a lot of hearts with such beautiful answers. But as we know, where there is immense love, there also comes hate. How do you deal with the backlash and cancel culture?
It's funny that you mentioned about. I feel like, I maintain a perfect balance between the two. It feels enlightened to be a sinner and a saint, to be the beloved or the betrayed. So yeah, people like to keep me in the limelight, you see, and whether it's good or bad.
On that note, we will be taking a short break. Welcome back to Rendezvous with Rahil. Let's dive back into some interesting conversation with Kamala. Trust me when I say this, we can never get enough of you. We always need a little bit more of Kamala, just like how it's been in the past decades, in the present, and in the future. So tell me, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I don't usually see myself into the future apart from glimpse and wishful thinking, but I do hope to see many more books, many more controversies and rumors, you know. And then what? So that, I can make a good cup of coffee, Google myself, and read about myself through other people's words. It's just, the best tea time entertainment. So, yeah.
Sounds like a nonchalant hobby you've developed over the years, and it perfectly fits with you and how you carry yourself. But there have been many changes over the years of who you are. You no longer put Das or Suraya at the end of your name. I'm sure the audience is curious to know, who do you want to be known as?
And there's a specific reason for that as well. In this one lifetime, I have lived my life as different versions, which is who I'm not. It has always been someone else's name and identity which I'm attached to, like Kamala Das or Suraya. But we all have our joys and sorrows. We so effortlessly crumble under the pressure of being associated with someone else. I too call myself I. If Beyonce and Cher can rock it, why can't I? I am Kamala, just Kamala. Everything that defines a poet is who I am.